If you're a crafter, I want you to think about the last 10 videos you uploaded to YouTube. Would someone who has never seen your channel instantly know what you were about? Or would they see a soup bowl cozy, a Christmas ornament, a craft room tour, then a haul video, then a market blog video, then a recipe video, then a gardening video, then a sewing machine review, then a new iPhone video? If that's your channel, this video could completely change the way you think about YouTube, because random videos on YouTube create random results. And today I'm going to explain why your craft channel needs a strategy, not just more videos. So hi everyone, if you're new here, I'm Jolene. I am from Stitchery Decor. This channel is all about helping crafters create a profitable business through YouTube, Shopify, branding, and smart business strategies. In my last video, we talked about why YouTube isn't recommending your videos, and you can watch that video right here. Today, I want to take it a step further, because even if YouTube understands your channel, your viewers also need to understand your channel. And that's why creators lose momentum. Here's something that I think almost every crafter does. We wake up inspired. Maybe today we're excited about quilting. Tomorrow we're excited about crocheting. Next week we organize the craft room. Then we buy a laser. Then we decide we're going to learn pottery. And the problem isn't creativity. The problem is publishing every creative thought onto one YouTube channel. Our businesses become a reflection of our changing interests instead of a clear brand. Your YouTube channel is actually a promise. It's a promise to your subscribers. They're saying, I'd like more of this. If they subscribe because they loved your quilt tutorial and your next 5 videos are DIY candles, a Costco haul, a recipe, a random vacation blog, and a review of your lawnmower, then that promise has been broken. Subscribers stop clicking, not because they don't like you, but because it's not what they signed up for. You need to think like Netflix. Imagine if you click on a documentary and a romantic comedy starts playing, then a horror movie, then a cooking show. Then you'd think, well, what the heck is this? That's exactly how viewers feel when channels become random. People come for a specific experience. Give them more of that experience. Let's think about it in the form of content pillars. You need to create some content pillars. Think of 3 to 5 subjects that support your business. For one, if you sew, your pillar 1 could be sewing projects. Pillar 2 could be running a sewing business. Pillar 3 could be selling online. Pillar 4, YouTube for crafters. And Pillar 5, craft room organization. Every video fits somewhere within those pillars. Your audience is going to understand exactly what they're going to find on your content, and clarity with consistency equals results. I also want you to think in the terms of how one project could become many videos. So I think creators miss this opportunity. Let's say you're making a jelly roll rug. Most people film one tutorial, done. But look at how many videos you could create from that one project. How to create fabric, common mistakes, best batting, favorite tools, color combinations, pricing your rugs, photography tips, selling at markets. All of those could fit within those pillar content categories. I strongly want to encourage you to stop chasing every single craft. I know how tempting this is. You see resin getting popular, then you see laser engraving, then you see sublimation, then you see UV DTF, then you see AI, then embroidery, then 3D printing. Suddenly your channel is about everything, which usually means it becomes about nothing. You don't have to ignore new crafts forever, but ask yourself, does this new craft support the brand that I am trying to build? If not, maybe it belongs on a different channel. People follow brands. You can describe them in one sentence, those people. It's the jelly roll rug lady, the crochet designer, the quilting expert, the cricket teacher, the pottery artist. Notice something? They became known for something. That's branding. People remember specialists. When I am at a craft market, people call me the rug lady. I also want you to think about the power of series. Instead of random uploads, create series. Imagine someone watches some of your videos. Now, YouTube recommends part 2, then part 3, then part 4, and before you know it, they've watched 6 of your videos, and that is exactly what YouTube wants. Series create binge watching, and binge watching creates watch time, and watch time creates growth. I am dying to know, what do y'all do for your crafting business? What are your YouTube channels? What are your websites? I would love to go and check them out. I also want you guys to know that we do have a channel membership open for a couple of bucks a month. Come and join us on Mondays at 2 p.m. where you can win prizes. You will get discounts on my products and services. You will also gain access to the Motivation Monday video series, which helps crafters with the mindset and motivation they need to create a successful business. Also, I want you guys to know that I do have a book available. Just grab it here. It's called From Zero to YouTuber. It's available on Amazon in every single country. This is going to teach you how to start, grow, and scale your YouTube channel. It's essentially a $2,000 course in a $14.95 American book. So pair this with a CapCut to edit your videos and Shopify. I'll put the QR code right here to sell your products, and you will become successful. You need a plan. This is the plan. Shopify and CapCut are where I sell the products and how I edit my videos. So my challenge for you this week is to look at your last 10 uploads. Did they belong together? Ask yourself honestly, and could someone describe your channel in one sentence? You know what? Leave that sentence in the comment too. What is your channel and what would people describe it as? Would a stranger immediately know what your channel is about? If the answer is no, don't feel discouraged. You've just, stumbled upon the biggest opportunity to grow. So I want you guys to remember this. Random videos create random audience. Focused videos create loyal communities. Your goal isn't to make videos about every single thing that you enjoy. Your goal is to become known for something that people value. When your audience knows exactly what to expect, they will come back. And if they come back, YouTube will notice and it will push your content to new people. I wish you all a fabulous day. Have a happy week, and be sure to leave your videos and channels and your businesses in the comments. Have a great day. Bye now.